Good morning. I am finally getting around to giving you the rundown on how to roast coffee at your home. Today we are doing it out of our garage as we overlook our neighborhood, which is a beautiful day. So how we start this is we start with green coffee beans. I get most of mine from Sweet Maria's in Oakland, California. And then we have just a place to put the beans once they're hot. And then we have a bowl and our weighing scale. We have a lighter. We have a heat sensor. And then we have a cook stove. I use mine just a regular Coleman camping stove. This one's probably super old. And then I have this just cool stainless steel kind of popcorn popper. And if you can see inside, it's got a little thing that spins and moves the beans around as it gets hot. So that is kind of where we start, and we'll go from there. We're going to be roasting about, I don't know, 1.5 pounds today. So it's going to be about just 450 grams is a pound. So I'm going to turn this on and get this cleared out so it's 0 grams. And then we're going to pour this, these coffee beans right into our bag. We're going to fill that up. Let's see where we fall. 720. So that's perfect. Usually it's between 750 or maybe just a little bit more, but 720 is what was in this bag. So that's fine today. So that's just over right around a pound and a half, and we're going to just get it rolling. All right, we got to start with obviously lighting our cook stove. You can see that. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. And we're going to let that start warming up. All right, it's been warming up for a little bit. I'm going to use my little thermo heater gauge here. It's the thermometer. If I click that button, I'm going to just shoot it down in there. You can see the little red light. And it's right now it's 365. I'm going to do it right between 350 and 400. So right now we're just going to take it. It's ready to go. We're going to take our beans. We're going to just pour them in. We'll flip that top down, and we'll just start cranking and spinning it. Need both hands for that, so I'll be right back. I always do a timer. That way I can kind of track and see exactly what I'm doing as far as time. I'll explain that here in just a second about the first crack and the second crack. But as the coffee gets hotter, it's going to actually start popping, and I want to track usually on when that starts, and then I have a couple minutes after that before I pull it off. So I use a timer to help me guide that more specifically. All right, so we've been cooking for a couple minutes, and this is what it looks like as it spins. Just moving that coffee around. It's beginning to kind of smoke and steam a little bit. And yeah, so we're about 3 or 4 minutes in. And about 7 minutes is going to start turning kind of an orangish color. Start moving from that green to a little bit more of an orange yellow. And then eventually turn that brown coffee that we usually see coffee beans. All right, usually in that minute 12, somewhere in minute 12, it'll start popping. You can kind of hear it. So you can see the beans are turned brown. A lot of smoke billowing out of it now. I leave this top open after about 7 minutes, otherwise it makes the coffee taste smoky. But you can listen. I'm going to just be quiet here for a second. You can hear this popping. So that popping is what they call the first crack. Between the first crack and the second crack is usually when I'm going to pull mine off, just because I don't want it to be super dark. And you can see smoke kind of getting in the way there, but it's really steaming it up. So we'll pour it here in just a couple minutes. So once it starts popping like this, I'm going to turn the heat off and let it start cooling that direction while I continue to spin for another couple minutes. Okay, so for right around that 16 minutes, it's been cooling. I've been spinning it, and I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to pour that coffee right out onto this to cool. You can see there's a lot of chaff coming off, and we'll clean that up here at the end after it cools off. But here, check that out. You got coffee beans just cooling as we overlook our neighborhood. If you get interested in doing this at home for yourself, let me know. I can give you a lot of links to products and things that you can buy. But roasting coffee at home, tell you what, that fresh cup of coffee that you get to enjoy, that you know you made and you roasted, is just fantastic. There's no preservatives, everything's right here. And like you saw, it doesn't take very long. The whole process for me usually takes about 17 or 18 minutes. And I have fresh coffee. I do this once a week.